So we're back with some more Johnny Manziel Texans franchise. So far, Johnny Manziel has 1,269 passing yards, 10 touchdowns, 7 picks. If we could just stop with the picks, that would be nice. He's been sacked 12 times. Lamar Miller has been struggling running the football. 89 carries, 304 yards. Only rushing touchdowns by Johnny Manziel. Now for Blue, 6 for 8, 17. Corey Coleman, who's out, broke his collarbone, is out for, I believe it's 7 weeks. Was leading us in receptions with 26, 221. No touchdowns yet. DeAndre Hopkins, 24 catches, 462 yards, and 7 touchdowns. Andre Johnson will probably take more of the workload. He has 20 catches, 118 yards at one point. He's more of a first down threat. CJ Fedorowicz, 19 catches, 243 yards, a touchdown. Lamar Miller, 14 catches, 146 yards, and 2 touchdowns. We're going to expect some big things out of Jalen Strong, who's going to fit in that slot receiver role. He has 4 catches and 19 yards. Big body receiver. I believe he's about 6'4". 6'2", my bad. And yeah. Jadeveon Clowney leads us in tackles. Tackles for loss is Brian Cushing. Jadeveon Clowney and J.J. Watt both lead in sacks. I know I included Whitney Merciless. He's gotten a sack. He doesn't really rush the passer too much. He's not even in the game most of the time. Maybe I'll switch him over to LE and probably get a left outside linebacker. Yeah. Kevin Johnson has 2 sacks. 2 picks, and Andre Hall has 2 picks as well. Nick Novak, if he doesn't have 2 field goals blocked, probably goes 13 for 13. Shane Leckler is doing really well. Kick returns, punt returns. Yeah. We're going up against the Minnesota Vikings, who have 855 passing yards from Teddy Bridgewater, 4 touchdowns, 5 picks. He's already been sacked 14 times. Adrian Peterson is probably going to be someone we have to watch out for. That boy is a beast. Honestly, not really much. I expect maybe Stephon Diggs can come through. Laquan Treadwell is supposed to be a good rookie. Cordell Patterson still. Charles Johnson, maybe he can turn into something. Stephon Diggs is still there. Kyle Rudolph is probably someone we're going to have to watch out for. Charles Johnson, I used to like him a lot. I thought it was going to be a pretty good receiver. Just never panned out the way I wanted him to. Mackenzie Alexander, the rookie, leads the team in tackles. Whenever a quarterback leads your team in tackles, it's never good. Honestly. I can say that with, I can just say that. It's never a good thing when your cornerback leads you in tackles. Tackles for loss is Le'Veon Joseph, who's still playing today. Brian Robinson's still pretty good. He also leads the team in sacks. So Everson Griffin, Sharif Floyd. Oh, they only got 2 picks from Terrence Newman, who's still playing, and Eric Kendricks. Blair Walsh is their kicker. He's 2 for 3. He hasn't been the same since that boy missed that game-winning field goal against the Seahawks. Michael Conan, they have 2 punters. Do I know why? Nope. Do I care why? Nope. Yeah. So that's pretty much it. Let me go to my stream. Apparently, Jalen Carter is the first player to sign his rookie deal. That should be good enough. All right, perfect. All right, so, Michael Floyd. Remember Michael Floyd, man? Oh my God, dude. I remember Michael Floyd, man. He was so good. I still gotta stream the freaking franchise game. I still got. Damn it. So we're getting 2 megabytes still. By a little bit, man. Come on. They could have given me that one. So what we're looking for is defensive tackle, because I'm not sure what Vince Wilfork is going to be here still. So far, it's just Jawan Ivory. Pretty much anyone else haven't been very good so far. We probably may look at little E's, but we probably might look at left outside linebackers. Or right outside linebackers as well. Just to see what's up. Pretty much everyone else is pretty good. There's only one kicker coming out of college. That's crazy. But yeah. Maybe we'll sign one in the let's see. Maybe we'll sign one out of free agency. We probably got some cap space to work with. I know Whitney Merciless is still signed, but we might switch him to LE once Greg Hardy, leaves. But the question is, who do we want to re-sign? We can't re-sign an old guy. Now, in real life, Garvis Mingo, crazy. Maybe we can try to sign someone like Jeremiah Tachu. I don't know if he's still going to be here. This was Joey Bosa's rookie year, I remember that. Oh, my phone is going off. Oh, it's just ESPN. Justin Houston, I remember Justin Houston. Rashawn Mathis. Sean Lee, oh my god. Just unlocking memories. No, we can't sign Vic Beasley. He's too old. Mott Brooks. Aaron Lynch was supposed to be someone, but he wasn't. Tevin Smith. Oh my god. That just unlocked a memory for me. Julius Peppers, man. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna give him Khalil Mack. Come on now. I mean, in real life, they did. They traded him to the Chargers. Not the Chargers, the fucking Bears. Ryan Kernigan. Maybe we should just start looking at LEs then. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. They all pretty much suck. I don't know if they're gonna give us DeMarcus Lawrence. Because we're gonna need an LE. Because I don't know if I want to resign. Why am I was just looking around something like this. We'll figure out as time progresses. Maybe I'll trade for someone. I don't know. That should be good. That should be better. It's a little cut off at the end there, but it is what it is. Johnny, does the chat work? Yeah, it does work. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. That's my bad. Johnny Manziel is your favorite former NFL QB. Actually, he is not. Johnny Manziel wasn't my favorite QB because I thought he was a little bit too immature. My favorite QB probably was Brian Hoyer. I don't know if you remember that guy's name. Brian Hoyer, I thought was going to be a good quarterback for a while. He just got hurt a lot. Yeah, the chat does work. I just was trying to create a thumbnail real quick. I ain't gonna lie to you, homie. Yeah. So we're gonna be going up against the Vikings if I could get this fucking thing to work. But how's your day going? I believe your name is Maccabi? Is that how I pronounce your name? Maccabi? I could be wrong, but if I'm pronouncing it wrong, let me know. I try not to, but you know, I do my best. Alright, so let's see here. What's going on here? We ain't even signed any of these fools. We might sign Vince Wilfork if he comes back though. But considering the man is 34, in this game he usually retires after one season. Yeah. In real life, AJ Boye was a beast. Barnhart, interesting. That's a first. How many teams? He's played on a lot of teams. I believe he went to the Patriots, then he went to the Browns, then he went to the Texans, and then he went to the Bears, and I think he went to the 49ers, and then he went back to the Patriots, where he still is, I believe. No, I think he went to the Colts, and then he went to the Patriots. There we go. I don't know if it's exactly in that order, but I do know that he played for those teams. I remember that because we got rid of him after he threw like 4 picks against the Chiefs. It was like 30-0. I was like, damn. I was like, damn. He threw 4 picks. I was heated. I was like, damn, dog. That was the year. That was the year we had like the number 3 defense, and we went like 9-7.
Larry, in 2 years' time, it will host Super Bowl 52.
The Cardinals are going crazy right now.
Impressive new U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Hold on.
Today we've got a good.
All right. I know you're gonna look at me weird, right? I play the practices, you know, those little training camps on rookie, so I can get the gold. And sometimes I forget to switch it back, but I know when I don't switch it back, it's because of that. Alright, now that I fixed it, we should be good to go. It's because in this game, I don't know if you played Madden 17 before, but in this game, you do have to play the practices. Because I believe they stopped doing that in Madden 20. I want to say either Madden 19, Madden 20, they stopped doing that. We will get you a touchdown, Lamar Miller. We will get you a touchdown. A running touchdown. We will get that with you.
Hello, everyone.
You don't know how many times I've been trying to get this man a touchdown. And then when he does get a touchdown, they usually do something stupid. The only thing I don't like about this game, personally, and this is just me, personally, yeah, you're right. The only thing I don't like about this game is the fact that when you throw the ball up, and if they pop it up, it pops for like 20 years, and then it comes back down.
He was 6-6 as a rookie, 11-5 as a sophomore. Pretty good uptick.
It really is. And how many times have we heard from coaches that you make your most improvements?
All right, yes, we did sign Greg Hardy. Do not judge me.
I'm going to say they're wrong in terms of
we put him at left end.
I think he makes more improvement again in year 3.
It's kind of interesting.
Big strikes.
It's pretty interesting to say, baby. This is the year I believe they traded, the Vikings traded for Sam Bradford.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And
first play of the drive, let's give credit all
I refuse.
Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run once more with McCannon.
No, get that boy. Get that boy. Get that boy. Thank you. Oh my God.
And that leads to a Minnesota first down.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, let's do our
Oh yeah, I forgot. Adrian Peterson got hurt. We have to worry about Jerick McKinnon. He's about to have a field day with us, though.
Right, both sides. Control that. You're going to control an inside running game.
And he had to feel satisfied because he hit that gap, broke the contact.
Yo.
That's the best part, right? That's
that was no one. No one was guarding that guy.
Again, Coach, look how my legs kept turning. I just kept moving, and he did to the tune of a big game.
Yeah.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense.
Nah, let's call cover 2 man. All right. Because ain't no way this motherfucker Jarvis Wright is beating us. All right, generic McKinnon. They might. Oh, actually, this is inside zone. How'd I know? How did I know?
Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The starters now on offense, and Stephon Diggs, our first chance to see him today.
Who's your favorite former NFL quarterback? Brian Hoyer was mine because of his story, but I did like.
But boy, as he hit the NFL like a bomb. Stephon Diggs, a crafty, mature route runner who can go the distance.
Yeah, I like the underrated quarterbacks. People that don't give him much credit, like Matt Hasselbeck, Jake Delhomme.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down.
Oh, get the ball. Oh, my God. Can you believe this shit? Look at that, man. It bounced on his head. Come on, man. They ain't let your boy get that. That's crazy. Man, that's some bullshit. I'm heated right now. I ain't no. If he would have caught that and ran for a touchdown, I would have been sad. I would have been sad. He almost caught that shit. Kyle Rudolph. That boy Kyle Rudolph almost caught that, and that would have upset me to the upteenth degree.
That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And Walsh able to convert it as his kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead.
I remember thinking when the Rams drafted Todd Gurley, I was like, that's a good move, but they have Trey Mason. Why would they make that move, right? And I still have to agree with that. Like, why would you still make that move? I mean, granted, Todd Gurley was on pace to have a Hall of Fame career. That boy was going to be a Hall of Famer, right? That he was going to be a Hall of Famer, and then like, I guess his knees kept troubling him, or whatever. And now they got Cam Akers, but they don't use that boy. Cam Akers was supposed to get traded. No! Oh my God! Who is this guy? Eric Kendricks? This bastard. That boy, Anthony Barr? Oh my God! Anthony Barr scared the hell out of me. But let me know if the volume's too bad. If the volume's bad, like the announcers, I can turn them down. Just let me know. Cause I think it's good when I watch it. Because sometimes I watch my streams, so I can, you know, make sure that everything's good. I guess Jalen Strong's okay.
Now Manziel completing it to
oh, why'd you?
Okay,
Andre Johnson.
Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Harrison Smith is a player I love to watch, whether he's ranging deep as a free safety or near the line of scrimmage.
No, this linebacking core was great back then. Like the secondary was all right. I just didn't like Andrew Sandejo. Andrew Sandejo is a what's the word I'm looking for?
Here's Manziel. Johnson.
Why would you?
2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call.
One of those things about Madden 17, man. Like, makes no sense as to why they would.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to
you know,
get to him and keep him short of the first.
Why would they like go down on a catch when they need them first down? Like, obviously I threw it bad. Like, I threw it expecting him to turn upfield. But man. At that point, why don't I just throw a jump ball to DeAndre Hopkins? Like, if this is going to continue to be the case, Andre Johnson. Alright, there we go. So what we do in this game, just in case you guys don't know, What we like doing is we like watching. I like playing a drive, a series, and then we'll watch a series.
One of the better cover corners in the league, but his team knows his value. He can lock up good receivers.
All right, Jonathan Joseph. We switched Grim Jackson. We traded for David Emerson. This secondary is going to be legit. All right, we're developing Kevin Johnson, who has 2 picks this season. Same with Andre Howe. Max Bolo. Oh, that must be the. Oh no. Okay, Kevin Johnson. Nice tackle. Nice tackle. 4 yards. All right, starting 4. The Cowboys are 4-0. I think we don't play against the Cowboys. We played them last year. I remember that because we played them 2 seasons ago, so we probably play them the year next. Oh, okay, I read off the second. Yeah. I'm gonna shift Whitney Merciless to left end. Oh, nice tackle, Greg Hardy. Only a 1 yard pickup.
That should be pitch and catch.
Greg Hardy there for the tackle.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, if they'll abandon it now.
Oh, Brian Cushing got the sack. They blitzed because they thought they were going to run, but they did not. They let 2 people go free instead of just the 1. Brian Cushing gets the sack. Mr. Steroid Man. And JJ beat that left guard like he stole something. So Derek McKinnon guard 1 guy. And then Whitney Merciless is coming for him. Alright. Alright, here we go.
Oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Damn, they're doubling JJ. Whitney Merciless almost got to him. Generic. McKinnon picks up a good game, but not enough. David Emerson with the tackle. Marcus Mariota threw 2 picks already. The Dolphins are leading 3-0. I believe that's Darrell Williams. If not, that's D'Angelo Williams. Ooh. That's a good punt. Obviously, Greg Hardy did not get a tackle. But, you know, I don't really care for personal achievements. I really care for winning the game. So win the game, we're good to go. The Jets are winning. Geno Smith is their quarterback. In real life, they re-signed Ryan Fitzpatrick. They re-signed him. But I guess in this game, it's Geno Smith.
He actually shredded his current team last year when he played against them. 175 yards, another 61 in the air, and 2 touchdowns.
Oh, Lamar Miller, I'm sorry.
Go get him, put him on your team. Lamar Miller, big-time pickup for the Texans. It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
All right. Play action on 3rd and 5 is crazy. But CJ Fedorowicz down the sideline picks up a gain of 27. CJ Fedorowicz with this 20th catch of the season. CJ and DeAndre Hopkins have been beasts this season.
And look at the size of these players nowadays.
In the receiving category, Corey Coleman, Andre Johnson are more. Hey, just get us a couple yards. CJ Fedorowicz, who actually retired after this season. Well, the season after next because of injuries. He had like 4 concussions in a season. Lamar Miller. Oh, that's a hold. Watch it be on the center. Damn, right tackle Derek Newton.
Yeah, that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive.
Damn.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see if he's going to keep his head down, or if he's going to get his head right back into the game. I'd send a
1st and 20 now.
And see if he holds up.
No.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Oh, what a catch. Jalen Strong down the sideline right there. That's a gain of, I believe, 12. 15, I'm sorry. I'm stupid. 15, Jalen Strong. I believe he was cut this season.
Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
And he's going to
Lamar Miller, 4 carries, 5 yards.
The line of scrimmage. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph. And when you're
Third and 5
football,
now.
one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up and swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
Jalen Strong doesn't get the first, I believe. He just missed it. It's 4th and 1 on their 39-yard line. We're going to try this field goal. You guys are tripping.
I know where we're headed on this. Terrific catch, gets his feet down, sets up a 4th down and short situation.
Think Novak's kick is no good.
Why didn't he get to the first down marker running his route? Am I correct?
You got to know where the marker is, right?
Got to figure it out. I know every receiver is taught that. Sometimes circumstances change it. At least they have an opportunity to make a decision with not much yardage to go.
Now McKinnon to start the drive. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
Yeah, that's crazy. 56 yards. I don't know why we thought we can kick a 56-yarder with that guy. That is simply insane. That we thought we could take. Oh, that's a pass.
Bridgewater now from the 50. And he's just going to get rid of this thing.
JJ Watt was screaming off the edge.
And now it's 3rd.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync.
Ooh, I'm going to play as Jadeveon Clowney. This should be interesting.
But once you get the game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Bridgewater.
Ah, they got him.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make
we got him. Hey!
So much of offense is what you call hidden yardage. You throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job.
I'm going to call a blitz here. I do not think they are running the ball. They're
3 to the left, 2 to the right.
I think they're running. Oh, never mind. I thought they were going to run it.
They're going. Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Got a man, it's right. 2 yards is the pickup, and it'll be back now with Charles Davis on Brandon Gaudin.
Who would have thought it?
With the Vikings holding the football, and they've got it here with a 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Ain't no way.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
Second down, Bridgewater. Right's got it. And brought down.
Those comeback routes, when you run those man coverage schemes, they are terrible.
Well, they obviously read man coverage their partner, and he got downfield, broke down the defender, made him
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he made him think he was going to run a different route. Probably thought he was going to take it upfield, then it curls back inside for the completion.
Nice tackle.
And he stopped
Bernardrick McKinney.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, what a good football coach is looking for. Complete football players. And guess what? We've got one here because most cornerbacks, they just want to cover people. This guy shows the ability to go ahead and make tackles.
Bridgewater now. Over the middle here to Rudolph. And brought down, but not before they
You're getting killed right now.
The 10 to the 7. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football.
Oh, my God, dude.
By Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs.
I'm going to stop trying to use her. When you use her in this game, it doesn't work out.
Are going to add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game.
All right, so we're down 10-0. That's not good.
Bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him. Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Oh, Johnny Manziel just overthrew him.
Incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4.
I think they're gonna blitz.
Manziel.
Yep, how'd I know?
Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Dog, I should have thrown it to CJ.
That'll bring up 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding
I
position.
just saw him get open. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Taking it about the 16. The spin. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the offense will come back onto the field.
Oh, man.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is
All right.
powerful, isn't it?
10-0. We're not doing well.
Go back out there and get it done again.
Derek McKinnon picks up a gain of 3.
They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd went to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down.
Oh, my goodness. Their game plan is so good. It's 11-13. Like, Teddy Bridgewater's going to have an amazing game against us, unfortunately.
Time in college football where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down.
Oh, no.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the field.
There we go, Jadeveon Clowney.
To make people miss an open field.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Oh, they had
Right
Cal
side,
Rudolph.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do. And it reminds me of what one great tight end.
Hey, Brian Cushing, let's go.
Just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't.
Let's go.
And partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all.
And they hit it, 13-0 now.
That one worked really well for them.
Only needed a yard, instead went backwards. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, but the net gain, 3 points.
And you're going to have drives like that in this league. Sometimes you just got to take the 3 and move on. Always better than nothing.
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for...
All right. So that was cool.
anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
So it looks like the Vikings are just going to kill us.
They come out here in the eye. They begin with a run by Miller. And not much. Maybe a yard up to the 29. Brian Robinson in on the tackle.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Time running out here on the play clock.
2nd and 8.
Manziel.
Andrew Johnson. Andre Johnson gets another catch. He has 3 catches for 12 yards.
3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
An expecting pass. Now Manziel. Picked off by Anderson Aho. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own.
Oh, man.
9-yard line. The Vikings now heading onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
Oh, my God. I keep over pursuing this. I should have hit him in the backfield, honestly.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away.
That's the first incompletion he's had in a minute.
Now it's 3rd down. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Bridgewater.
Oh, my God. A blown coverage.
Got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 20 that time. And that leads to a Minnesota
Boys,
touchdown.
we had a blown coverage right there. That's ridiculous.
A great corner route where the receiver worked the defensive back inside and then broke back to the outside to the corner. But how about the throw by the quarterback? Anticipation on the break from inside to outside. Okay. He threw the football. As the receiver turned around, the ball greeted him. Tough day. Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Larry Ridley will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Damn, I got...
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Solid return, pretty good field position.
Man, 20-0, that's insane, dude. 20-0, that's...
They head back out to do battle.
Oh, man.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Getting them strong. 3 catches, 51 yards.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this. But
should I try this?
Catchability, rackability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Oh, my God, dude.
Manziel lost it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And they're going to bring this one back. It's a fumble return, a scoop and score for the Walsh now for the PAT.
Yeah, we ain't coming back. We're just going to get blown out. That's... We're just going to get blown out, boys, at this point.
And now out comes Houston.
Honestly.
Manziel. And that'll be incomplete. He was looking to get it to his running back, Lamar Miller. And it's second down.
Boys, we're just... I don't think this is our game today. I think this is where the season ends. Like, we were 4-0 for a while. It was a good game. It was a good year. It was a good start to the season. All right. A good start to the season.
Give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll look to throw now on first down.
Shit.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Chad Greenway, with the pick.
Dog, I think I may just...
Scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
And finding Fedorowicz. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. Running left is Miller. A strong running. Room here to run.
Oh, he's finally got one.
Lamar Miller.
Let's go.
Houston. Lamar Miller, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And now out comes Houston. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, They're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Manziel. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. The defense in an enviable position here. The offense needs 13 yards. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's got the completion to Strong. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
The reception good for 7.
right.
It's 3rd down. He had time, was able to survey the field and find a soft spot in that zone coverage.
And that's where it gets difficult for a defender, Brandon. You go to your spots on the field that you have to cover. And when the offense finds an area that you're not in, that's where they throw the football.
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Now Manziel. Johnson with a completion over the middle. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. It'll go as a gain of 10 there. And it'll give the Texans a 1st down. Let's go. Manziel. This will be caught at about the 6. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Underneath for Miller. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here we go now. On 3rd and short, they'll try and through the air. Hard throw, incomplete. Now, they've got to be a little frustrated here to not complete that on 3rd down after having such a long drive going.
Hey, you're talking about going over 70 yards on the drive. Yeah, did you say a little frustrated?
Very frustrated.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Very frustrated. There's no doubt about it. They thought they would have a chance to cash in the end zone.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Jay Prosh, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the first play of the drive goes to McKinnon. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Here's McKinnon. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
All right.
The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Johnson's got it complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. 51 yards on the punt there, and the Texans take possession. And now out comes Houston, and they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like they're deep.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Linval Joseph.
There's nothing I was going to do there. Nothing I could have done there. I promise you. Like, I tried. I was trying.
Offensively, giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Gets it to Strong. So they get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. They're still in search of the first down after that last completion. Here's Manziel. And he finds his man Griffin. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now Manziel. Griffin's got it, middle of the field. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for them.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Caught here by Griffin. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
Injury timeout.
So we've got a 2nd and 5. Manziel. And to the left side, Fedorowicz has it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And they're going to speed things up here. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on
Oh, my God. I got that boy killed.
Inside the 15 he goes. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, my goodness.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. An extra defensive back in the game now here for 3rd and 4. Here's Manziel. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. And quickly, they get to the line. Now Manziel. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 8 on the year.
All right.
And the Texans cut into that lead. An out route there for the score, a quick out route there for the score.
Yeah, you're not really surveying the defense on this one. You're just counting on timing, making this play happen. 1-2, ball's out of his hands. Knows where he's going, just puts it to the outside. Touchdown.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. Now a hit and a loose football.
Oh, they got it back. God damn it.
He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example of that.
And the relief when you get it.
There we go.
He did. it.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get
There you go,
yelled
Brian.
at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And in this situation with a lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
It's a
Damn
big
it.
one there for the Vikings. 47 yards. Big run here in the fourth as they continue to wear down this defense.
And that's when the offensive line coach clicks onto the headset and says, head coach, offense coordinator, let my guys fire out and hit people. We're wearing them down. Let's finish them off with the running game.
Now a play fake here on first
Ah.
down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
On second down, Bridgewater again. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses.
Oh, come on, man.
But a Viking was able to football defensively, though. Opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
All right.
And Lutz's kick is good. And that will make this now
36-21.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And now out comes Houston. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Right side, caught Fedorowicz. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. And he is enjoying another fine performance just like a week ago. I mean, let's be honest, when he's playing like this, it creates a lot of matchup nightmares.
And it really does because it creates a ton of headaches. You try to design so many coverage for a guy like this, but truthfully, he should have an answer to anything that's thrown at him. If you throw a linebacker at him, he should have speed and agility on his side. If you throw a defensive back against him, he should have size on his side. So no matter what you throw at him, he should have the final answer. And in his last 2 games,
Yes.
oh boy, has he ever.
Griffin's got it, middle of the field. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Manziel. Escaping the pressure right.
Ah!
And he slings one that's incomplete.
That guy was wide open, dude.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. He'll drop to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown.
Alfred Blue, let's go.
First touchdown on the year. And the Texans get a bit closer. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting
Oh, damn, am I gonna miss this?
for that. They pass it, they score it.
Ah, I missed it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly
I pressed it too
that.
soon, man.
If they didn't
Damn.
get it there, that had
Oh,
the
well.
feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down. At about the 23-yard line. Getting set to go again here, Teddy Bridgewater coming back onto the field. So, Charles, there are the numbers. What's happened here? Defensive adjustments that's caused him to sort of fall off a bit?
I think so. That has to happen. You've got to make some changes because in the first half, they were pretty effective. But the second part is sometimes when you're doing really well, you get off your game a little bit. You get off the gas a little. You're like, okay, we've got this thing. And that's not necessarily the case. Maybe right now, someone just needs to tell a joke in the huddle, loosen things up, and get their big guy going again.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Dude, I don't trust it.
McKenna.
How'd I know?
He's going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Johnson with a completion over the...
All right, they're killing me in zone coverage all the time.
Good game. Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
Now McKinnon. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of...
Oh, man.
David Emerson able to bring him down. Second down to the offense needing 5 yards.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to outrun.
And now the ball's out.
Oh, my God. They just catch.
Wow. That ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4.
I feel like this happens all the time.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Should have called a blitz. Why did I not call a blitz?
The juke move that we saw able to give him the first down yardage before he's brought down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Time for a break. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll go on the ground. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by. But that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah,
6 field goals, man.
So far. It's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 13 yards there on the pickup, and that'll be good for a Houston first. And, Charles, in this situation, this is where the word miracle comes into play.
Have to score real fast, maybe throw a jump ball in the end zone and hope for the best.
He's going to let it fly. And this This is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
And there's the touchdown that they needed, so they'll celebrate. But the guys on the sidelines, they've got to stay focused. The onside kick team, they need them to get the ball back.
Yeah, part one of the equation done. Now they need to convert and then get that onside kick. So a little under 50 seconds to go. Plenty of time if they can get this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the
Come on, man.
should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter.
That was such a fucking beautiful punt. That's indicative of how this game has gone.
Someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24 yards.
You got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Anderson.
Damn it.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
And that...
But Charles, we saw...
That was unfortunate. Thirteen touchdowns, 10 picks for Johnny Manziel. Titans are 4-1, we're 4-1, but we hold the tiebreaker on them. Dude, that sucked, dude. That sucked so bad. Because we could have had a chance if we recovered the onside kick. But for whatever reason, man, we couldn't recover that onside kick. And then we had multiple fumbles in that game. So, I mean...
set to host Super Bowl 51 on February 5th of next year as you take a look inside NRG Stadium here in Houston. Tonight,
We have the
got a
49ers
great
pick, so we want them to do
Sunday
bad.
night
They're
matchup
3-3,
between
but
the Indianapolis Colts and the Houston Texans. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24.
Tennessee won, so we have to win.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the first pick in the 2012 draft.
12 touchdowns,
His
5
fifth year
picks.
now
Damn.
from Stanford, it's Andrew Luck.
And 2015 is a year that Andrew Luck is likely wanting to forget. Didn't get to play in nearly the number of games he normally would. A good number of injuries along the way. He's rededicated himself, and he's ready to roll in 2016.
And a first carry here for Charles Sims.
There we go, Whitney
2
Merciless.
yards on the pickup there. It'll be second
Let's go.
and 8.
We are not gonna let them run all over us.
Second down, 8. They'll run it again with Sims. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 16 on the pickup, and the Colts are going to have a first.
Let's just go ahead and state the obvious. You're going to want a big game out of that guy. Big-time run to get things started. But even more importantly, coming in on the road, trying to silence the crowd, take them out of it a little bit, slow down the emotions of the game, and get yourselves under control.
There we go.
Feel like, yeah, we're going to be okay on the road.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. Sims.
Gotcha.
Lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now third down. We become so accustomed to it.
Scam likely.
Take it for granted.
You really do, but he is so good that every team in his division, every year, is trying to make sure they draft people charged with trying to block J.J. Watt. So far, hasn't been too successful.
Deep drop. And he's got his man hit.
Damn it!
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
They had us blocked perfectly, man.
He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you.
There we go.
Times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Again, they run with Sims. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
That draw play got blown up by the blitz of the defense. Ordinarily, that's exactly what you want. You want them to blitz and they go past you and you go past them for a big gain. But in this situation, they hit him at the worst possible spot. Right exactly where you're running the draw, and he got in there and got him.
Back to throw. Luck. Under pressure and down.
Greg Hardy and Vince Wilfork with some sacks. Let's go. And we stop him. Alright, this is something we didn't do. What I'm noticing is I gotta start blitzing more.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback.
Apparently I gotta blitz all the fucking time.
So out come the Texans for their
I don't like blitzing all the time, dude.
They'll be led out by their quarterback, the third-year man from Texas A&M, Johnny Manziel.
When Johnny Manziel is on his game, it can be almost magical back there. He improvises and makes plays that just drive defenses crazy. But he has to be on his game in order for things to work really, really well for him.
5 yards on the carry. Good.
We're starting to get some running lanes for Mr.
After the play on the ground, that brings up second down here.
Lamar Miller.
Here's Manziel. This one complete.
CJ Fedorowicz gets the catch. 17-yard completion.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. first down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
It wasn't just them telling us. We got to watch them practice it and work on it because they've been trying to fine-tune it and get it right before this game. And I think they have to be happy with the result.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Now Manziel.
Oh, come on.
Strong, and it's intercepted. And some space here. Past the 20. And he will bring
That's my bad.
an interception return for a Colts TD. And on that one was...
That is my bad, guys. I thought I had him wide open, but I guess I didn't.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Griffin's got it, middle of the
Ryan Griffin picks up 10. Let's go, Ryan.
There, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some...
Ah, I got caught up there.
When he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
The veteran Robert Mathis there to make the tackle. Second down following the run. Manziel. Underneath for Miller.
Lamar Miller.
And now look at this.
Oh, my God.
Gain, but a
Whew.
fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. The ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
See if they stay on the ground for second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Ah.
His throw is incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's third down. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
I got that first, right?
Picks up the first down.
Yeah, I knew I got that first. Don't try to play me.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. They go back to the ground now.
Ah, Prosh.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
If that fullback holds up that block, man.
Wasn't able to get anything, no gain. Fumbled once already. Maybe he's being a little careful. Not necessarily on that play, but I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and they're going to have a third down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And on third down, the Colts have added an extra defensive back.
Flooding the passing lanes.
Drops it to Blue.
Ah, for Blue, touchdown. 14 passing touchdowns for Johnny Manziel.
Alfred Blue, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
I've thrown...
So on third and
How many picks have I thrown? I feel like I've thrown 4 picks and I've thrown like 8 or 9 touchdowns.
And it's really not a surprise. To me, that's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it.
So I threw 2 last game. I threw a pick this game.
They took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
The Texans defense had
Nigga, I'm gonna let you guys watch this. I'm gonna go do some dishes.
on first down, it's long. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it, no one got it. Back to the air, Luck on second down. Wide open, it's Allen, complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They'll run here with Sims. And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now they run with Sims. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. And the offense there, the O-line, everybody really on offense, they were just manhandled at the point of attack.
Yeah, you could pretty much call them all out, couldn't you? Almost by name, right? That was a very tough sequence for the offensive line. But how about that defensive front? Creating a new line of scrimmage and creating a lost yardage possibility.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. From the 50, it's long. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Dante Moncrief that time. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's Pat McAfee now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. A big rush by the Texans, and they block it. He leaps over him. And they are going to take possession of the football. But they will stop him before he gets to the marker, and they will take over after the block punt. So much for pinning him really deep. Short punt could have pinned him inside the 10. Now great field position the other way.
It's never good when you're punting the ball and your eyes see the ball go back behind you.
No.
In however form, whether it's over your head or to the side, never good. Now it becomes a race to get to the football so they don't pick it up and take it all the way.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Now Manziel. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. And a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had to do, and were able to beat the man coverage. For the completion.
Man left, man left. Hey. You got three. Three down.
They come out here in the eye. So the chain gang now done for the drive. Ball on the 10, 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are in for 6. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Novak is on to attempt the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. Here comes Phillip Dorsett.
Nice. So the only touchdown they got so far. Damn, Lonnie Valentine, I'm gonna sign you, dude. You're gonna be a special team specialist.
Indianapolis set to take the field.
All right.
Tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with a game this close, you get
Brian. Brian.
But they have to do the Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown.
Brian.
Indianapolis. Charles Sims. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Colts are an extra point away from tying up this football game. They blitzed defensively there, but he was able to slip through that first layer, and then he was gone.
I think they won the leverage game, didn't they?
Yes.
Right? They saw the blitz coming. That got to him a little bit, but they leveraged it perfectly and found not just a crease, a gigantic hole. And off he goes, and he's still going all the way to the end zone.
Now the Colts defensive unit trots back out there. They have to recover a little bit. Last time they couldn't stop the run. They really couldn't stop the pass either.
And it wasn't just physically. It's mentally, because the offense appears to be a step ahead of them. No matter what they call, it's working. So they've got to get something figured out. And usually you need a big play to get things turned around.
They gave up the touchdown on that balance attack last drive. Now this drive. Lewis Stelness on the tackle.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to him back.
Manziel gets it to Strong. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down, because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you're
Damn Strong with a pickup of 6.
They ran into a first down.
They're gonna run the ball off with Lamar Miller. Lamar Miller picks up 4.
To the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Kendall Langford from his defensive end spot there for the tackle.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things. They've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll.
Ryan Griffin
so well
picks up a gain of 8. Back to where it started.
Partners, a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
Now it's Miller. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage.
1 yard, that's not good, but
just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know that old expression, it's
gonna
not
have to
my
work.
night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
I think that's a big-time play there, because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he's able to bat it away.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Hopkins, let's go.
Down yardage to the 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain. Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
DeAndre Hopkins again for 12.
It'll go as a gain of 12, and the Texans are going to have a first.
So how do you beat man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Here's a give to Miller.
Miller again. Oh, he breaks free. Let's go.
In for a Texans touchdown. Lamar Miller with his second touchdown of the
Lamar
game.
Miller's breakout year. Breakout game for the Texans. What a block by Jeff Allen, and then Adams got to him, broke out of that tackle, and then number 22, Delmas, carries him to the end zone for the touchdown. Lamar Miller, let's go, gentlemen.
Just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Oh, did I miss that too? No, I didn't. Perfect.
It's up and good.
All right, so I'm pretty much giving up all our 14 points. Like, respectfully, though, that 75-yard run was not my fault. I call a blitz. It doesn't get there. They run outside. Brian Cushing was right there. Brian Cushing was right there. He just got shook out of his shoes. So, I mean, that's not really my fault. You know?
Drive, one play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run,
there we go.
About a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be open. I once had a defensive player in the NFL tell me, if I beat and dominate the guy across from me, I'm helping my team. But winning one-on-one battles is always a part of the game. But when you have good team defense, as we just saw there, one broken tackle, but he didn't get away because the rest of the guys arrived to put him on the ground.
Now Sims. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13. Wonder what's in the offensive playbook on 3rd and 13. We're about to find out. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end.
3rd and 3. Whitney Merciless gets to him. They get the ball. He gets the ball out, but not good enough.
I think the training and practice broke down on that play because he simply didn't run the route deep enough to get to the first down marker, despite what was a really nice catch and toe tap on the sideline.
Well, that's 3rd down 101. You got to go to the marker, know where it is. And he puts a little something extra into this one. By far his best.
Pat McAfee is one of the better punters in the league that's ever seen. Oh my God, we just fucking got slammed.
13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Comes Houston. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run.
Lamar Miller, he's starting to get through. 12 carries, 62 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
You're going to pass when you run, and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action, and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. On 2nd down, here's Miller.
Miller gets the first, picks up 3.
But that's good enough to extend the drive.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Miller with a lone setback. Here's Manziel, completing it to the right side. Johnson.
Andre Johnson picks up 4.
It's second down.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they work on through training camp, OTAs, mini camp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Now let's go. 3-19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got it over the middle. Fedorowicz. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Nice, CJ Fedorowicz. Nice. Let's go. This is CJ Fedorowicz and DeAndre Hopkins Pro Bowl season. Johnny Manziel, I'm not too sure. Those picks are insane.
Now a handoff to Miller.
Most of them are on me, though. Like 5 of them are on me, for sure.
As he gets this down to the 41.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now back to throw. He finds his man
Johnson got it, but I think it's a 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
So I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it.
Lamar Miller gets 2. Let's go.
He's taken down at the 36. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
3rd and 1, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The linebacker, DeQuell Jackson, in on the tackle. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando.
This is the team. This is the defense I was talking about. Shit. Lamar Miller gets the screen.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive
1st down. Let's go.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Manziel. And this is incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson the target on that one. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Now Manziel.
Now CJ Fedorowicz picks up a gain of 4.
Completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Makes it a 3rd and 6.
After play on this long drive for the offense.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually
Johnny Manziel draws back to pass. Throws it. Completes it. DeAndre Hopkins. Pick up a 7. He puts us down at the 15-yard line. He has 34 receptions so far this season. DeAndre Hopkins does. Johnny Manziel draws back to pass. Throws it. Completes it. Jalen Strong. He picks up a gain of 2. Oh, 3. My bad. All right. So a 2nd and 7. Jalen Strong, 2 catches, 9 yards for the game. Johnny Manziel drops back. Rolls out. Completes it. Andre Johnson. Down the sideline. Andre Johnson, his first touchdown as the return since he's returned to the Houston Texans. Andre Johnson showing that the old man still got it against his former team, the Indianapolis Colts, who he left the Texans for back in 2016, I believe. So I think 2015 was Andre Johnson's last season. Yeah, Andre Johnson's last season in the Texans was 2015, 2014. He got signed to the Colts in 2015, got released. And 2016 was his last year. I think he ended it with the Titans, if I'm not mistaken.
It was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run.
Johnny Manziel has thrown touchdown number 15 on the season.
Now it's Novak on. He'll send this one away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And heading back onto the field now, the Texans defense. They were able to force the 3-and-out last time, led to the punt, and then led to a touchdown for their crew. So they'll be... looking for a little bit more of that.
All right, let me try this, man. They have 52 seconds left on their 28. 3 timeouts.
Now a first down throw. Luck. A dump off to Sims. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
They call it 4 verts.
On first down, it's Luck.
Ooh, that boy got scared. I was so close to getting him.
Now that'll bring up second down.
When defenses get to the quarterback,
I was close to getting that boy.
a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Oh, they call another timeout.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Third and 2, Luck. And he's got his man Hilton. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. On first down, Luck to the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
If you're running out route, it's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
To the air again, Luck. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner. Get
That's
him
so
out in the
stupid.
flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open
Maybe not.
field.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's
Maybe not.
And with a clock reading zeros, he is into the end zone. What an exclamation mark to the end of this second quarter.
Indeed.
When you get older, how old do you think I am?
Here on the road, that could be a huge score for their
Do you
morale
agree?
in the
Thanks,
second
Chiefs
half.
fan.
Every team has confidence.
Look, I said I'm some.
Games, but sometimes
I don't know,
you get
man.
rocked a little bit, and they certainly applies here for them. But guess what?
I thought that was a good play call by me. It was a zone.
Can give them their belief
Maybe I
back
should have
that
called
they can win
man.
in the second half.
Who knows? It's 28-21 now. I've given up all 2 touchdowns. Well, 3 touchdowns. How old do you think I am, Maccabi? I guarantee you I'm older than you think.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA Halftime Report. Both teams have arguably played well enough to be leading at this point, but you see the score and realize this one may very well come down to the wire. So let's take a look at the highlights from the first half. Texans take it at the 49. The pass ends up being picked off. Colts take advantage and return it for a touchdown as they put the first points on the board. Third down from inside the 20. The pass out of the gun will be completed, and they cap off the drive with the score. The Texans tied up at 7.
I have a lot of info knowledge.
Early in the second, Millers is going to take it off the left edge, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone. Texans
I just want to know how old do you think I am, guys? I don't know, maybe high school?
Sims is going to get clear of the defense here. And he's
I'm 24 actually, Maccabi. I'm 24.
midway through the second. Miller's going to look for space.
Uh,
and he'll run it in from 19 yards out. That takes the
I'm 24, man. People say I sound young though.
Texans line up at the 13. Here we get a quick pass and completion, and finally on play 13 they score. That puts them
Chiefs
on
fan,
top
I
by
appreciate you. I wanted a job in sports, but
quick pass and completion is made here.
I stutter a lot, so it's really hard to talk normally. For me, at least.
So that'll do it for us at the
Alright, so I said that was so stupid, and they ended up taking it like 20 yards. They took a screen, and I was like, oh, we're stopping that easily. Fuck out of here.
Fielded a couple yards deep.
Evidently, I was wrong.
Up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now out comes Houston. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook.
There's nothing I could have done. Like, Brown got pushed aside like he was a nobody.
Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Well,
and his throw's going to be incomplete. Jalen Strong, the intended receiver.
They sound younger because, but that would be good for like sports broadcasting. Yeah.
Why they have the lead, but now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more.
Yeah. I just know a lot about the Texans. Anything after that is kind of iffy for me.
They have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they've rallied and made the tackle.
They'll look to set up his blockers.
Thank God. The one thing I will say about Madden 17, I don't know if you guys have ever played Madden 17. The one thing I hated about Madden 17 was that every fucking juke, every juke was hit so beautifully, and there was no if you were this guy, if you were like defense, you got juked all the time on all Madden. If you were trying to juke, you're not getting it. I don't know why. Like, it was ridiculous to me as Charles Sims picks up 2, tackled by Mr. I believe Quinn Demps. I believe he was let go after this season and went to the Bears. I could be wrong. Charles Sims breaks out of a tackle of J.J. Watt. Do I know how that works? Nope. But I guess even every once in a while, J.J. Watt messes up. 32, especially in this game. This game, he's a 99 overall player. Oh, no. Picked up 8.
At the 39-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like
he's broken 3 tackles.
Third and 2 is not necessarily just a hunting down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots.
Kevin Johnson with a nice tackle. The second-year pro out of Wake Forest.
He's had plenty of carries all night long. I just wonder if maybe he's a little bit tired from toting the rock that much.
This is the year that the Texans had like a #1 rated defense. Greg Hardy! Oh! Almost had him. So being a Texans fan, what in the world happened to Brock Osweiler's career? You know, I think he was always overrated. Because if you look at his Broncos stats, he was never really that great with the Broncos. I mean, 10 touchdowns, 6 picks is decent, but it's not, you know. And I guess the Texans were so desperate for a quarterback because as they pick up 9 there, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th and 1, but maybe they should. No, they're not. They're going to punt it. But, you know, Brock Osweiler was never, like, the best. Like, even when he was with the Broncos, he wasn't that great. He just had that defense to back him up. And plus, maybe, so here's the thing with Bill O'Brien. All right, here's one of the reasons why I hated Bill O'Brien sometimes. Bill O'Brien was a smart guy, don't get me wrong. Good QB whisperer. I think sometimes he can't get out of his own way, and like his way goes. Because, you know, he yelled at Tom Brady and he thought he was hot shit. So, you know, he's kind of like a dictator, I feel like.
talking up. He's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people
So I think it was a mixture of those two. Of him not being really that great,
Nicely kept him to just a 1-yard gain.
and the coaching staff.
You couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess
Because
what?
Brock
Man,
Osweiler
back
for a
into
while
your
was decent, like as long as he could change the play. I feel like Bill O'Brien, they don't really change the play at the line of scrimmage for quarterbacks. I hate, another reason why I hate Madden.
Good defense holds him to only a yard.
17.
'Cause
Because why would you stop there? You should keep going.
He'd take a repeat of his first.
Well, if you do read man
But
coverage, Brandon,
I think that's what happened to Brock Osweiler's career. And then he went to the Browns, didn't win the starting job. Nice tackle, Bernard McKinnon.
The Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Like he wasn't, like honestly, he wasn't really that good. Like let's be honest. Like we can be honest here, right? He was never that good to begin with. It's just the Texans were desperate for a quarterback after Brian Hoyer, and they signed one thinking he was going to be something big, but he was never really much of anything. And that's what happens, you know? Like Case Keenum, look at Case Keenum. He had that one magical season with the Vikings, and
that certainly felt like an example of the defense just saying, okay, we've had it.
well, I guess we'll call the same play. But
About time we got a good
interesting
play in.
point. Yeah, you know, it's just sometimes like the coaching staff isn't that great.
Really upset.
For example, look at the Broncos when they picked up Case Keenum. Like Case Keenum wasn't really the worst quarterback in the world. He may not have been the best, but he wasn't the worst. But yeah, it just depends on the coaching staff, and then again, you know, if you look at the Broncos receiving core, was pretty much better than Texans receiving core. I mean, the Broncos receiving core at that time was Emmanuel Sanders. Vince, please. Thank you, Vince. Vince Wilfork with the sack. That was a covered sack right there. But Broncos had Demaryius Thomas, Emmanuel Sanders, Benny Fuller. I think they had Owen Daniels. They had a good running game. No Sean Marino. I think they had, what's that boy's name? CJ Anderson. They had a great defense too. So, and I think the Texans receiving core was made up of DeAndre Hopkins, who's great. He had a down year with Brock Osweiler. CJ Fedorowicz, who actually had a career year with Mr. Brock Osweiler.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Will Fuller, who was never really healthy, which is why I traded him in this Texans franchise. And then Corey Coleman gets hurt, so, you know, what the fuck I know. And, you know, Lamar Miller was a great running back, don't get me wrong. He was a good running back. They just used him wrong, if that makes sense about Lamar Miller. Like, if anyone had a gripe with the GOAT coaching staff, it would probably be Lamar Miller. They kept doing, like, inside zones to him all the time, and he's not an inside zone kind of guy. He is a guy you want to get out in space, call a lot of stretch plays. Like, for example, you guys know about Raheem Mostert, right? Raheem Mostert is one of the fastest guys in the game. As Jalen Strong picks up 20. And that's like telling Raheem Mostert, hey, you know what you should be doing though? Why don't you start running inside instead of outside? Now, don't get me wrong, you can run out inside with them at some points, but outside the zone, unless something like that shit happens, which is probably why they don't do that too much. But like Lamar Miller is gonna you have to get him in space. I was more mad that they misused Lamar Miller, and then we got rid of Arian Foster. Granted, Arian Foster was always getting hurt, but I like trust me, I like Arian Foster a little bit more than I liked anyone else. God damn, I got that boy killed.
It's incomplete. The veteran Andre Johnson, the target on that one. And it's 3rd down.
I got that boy killed. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to kill you like that, dog.
On 3rd and 14.
Like, honestly,
Manziel.
I was going to get sacked here, I guess. I didn't know who to throw to because I don't trust anyone to catch those jump balls. Like, Andre Johnson's dropped them, and then I thought I was going to throw it to the safety.
And it'll be 4th down. Well, they went with a nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
I should have just not done it. I probably should have just thrown it to triangle and see what happens, honestly.
At about the 17-yard line.
I didn't see anyone open. That could have gotten me the first down. Maybe in that situation, though, we probably should have thrown it to CJ Fedorowicz. As Charles Sims III picked up 1 yard. Jadeveon Clowney with the tackle. Jadeveon Clowney is also another interesting guy. He probably could have been something if he didn't always get hurt. Like, he got hurt his rookie season. The second year kind of got hurt. In this season, he actually became the guy we wanted him to. And then I think after the season, we kind of traded him to the Seahawks because he wanted a big-time deal, and I just didn't understand why. What a play by Brian Cushing, steroid man himself. Listen, I love Brian Cushing because he did steroids.
Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
Whitney Merciless with the fumble recovery. Whitney Merciless was underrated. I want to just say that. CJ Fedorowicz picks up a gain of 8.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They come out here in the eye. Play clock winding down. Miller. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
All right, pick up a 3. Pick up a 3, Lamar Miller.
3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So it'll be first down here after the run.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return.
All right, we're up 28-21. All we gotta do is protect this lead. But with the quarterback like Andrew,
Sports, it's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th. This is Miller. And not a whole lot there.
I gained 3. Not too bad.
From the 5 down to the
11 more yards, and he gets his first 100 yards as a Texan.
On 3rd and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have that.
Ain't no way you overthrow a fade route. Just kick the points. Just kick the points, please.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score
Nick
game.
Novak, please don't get blocked. Guys, don't block. Don't let him get blocked. Guys, please don't let him get blocked. Please don't let him get blocked. Thank you.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So a big one there as that gives them a little cushion.
And you know, here in the 4th quarter, the fact that they were able to bleed some time off the clock and put points on the board, even if it's only 3, that could turn out to be the drive that ultimately wins them the game.
Now it's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. Returnable for Dorsett.
Ain't no way.
A nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
They've struggled moving the ball.
But who are you guys a fan of? Like, I I guess I'll cover. I'll cover them. I thought they would run, but they didn't give me a blitz option. So I guess they're passing. Oh, please. That's a false start. That's a false start.
One of the Colts linemen might have jumped.
Obviously, Chiefs fan, I can kind of figure out who's he a fan of. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chiefs fan. I was kind of rooting for the Eagles to win. I thought they were gonna win. I probably wouldn't have called that holding call, but he still held, so I'm not gonna shoot him, bitch. God damn it. Brian Cushing. Having Brian Cushing.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera.
Oh my god. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is what the fuck I'm talking about right here.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race.
Like, how does that make sense? Like, how do, like, all the time though? Like, every time he makes a juke?
Well, as the play call comes in on third down, you have to think about 4-down territory here. Down a few touchdowns, they need points, and they need big points.
They come out here in the eye. Here's Sims on the run. And he's into the end zone.
Like, every run though, like, I feel like at some point it's getting ridiculous.
And the Colts have got it back to a one-score
because
game.
Like in this game,
so he's in for his third score of the game, and defense probably saying, man, we don't want to see this guy for a long time.
It's bad enough when anyone scores a touchdown against you, but for one person to get 3, it almost sets him apart from the rest of the game, and no one likes to see any of those players on a pedestal, not from the defensive point of view.
Johnny Manziel readies to go again on offense here. And the passing game, I mean, look at the numbers. It's fallen off. When a team is struggling, when the quarterback starts to struggle, who goes over and picks him up?
Yeah, that's always a big one, isn't it? Usually, there's a quarterback whisperer somewhere. And what I mean by that is, whether it's an assistant coach, whether it's one of his best friends on the team, someone that can get in his ear, get with him and say, all right, my man, what do you need? What's going on here? So there's one person he can lean on. He's going to have to lean on that guy right now.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
30 inches.
3 on the play, and that's going to make it third down and less than a yard. Here's Manziel.
Fudge. Oh!
Incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding third and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play.
Probably should have ran it again, but...
And this ball's going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
But what do I know, man?
In the end zone last time, they'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with.
Damn it.
I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
Let's see if they dial it up this drive.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
J.J. Watt gets to Andrew Luck, his first sack of the game.
Got him for a sack. The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt.
You have 4 sacks on Andrew Luck.
And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
Sack number 6 for J.J. Watt. If he wasn't getting him,
Outside, they're playing
Greg Harder was probably gonna get him.
one receiver left is Hilton. To throw on second down is Locke.
Ooh.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. So not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Play action. It's Locke. He's got time.
Winnie Merciless!
Down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Winnie Merciless gets Andrew Luck here.
He's the one that gets him down.
That boy unmerciful. Dude, I've really given up all 3 touchdowns. Maybe I'm not him on defense. I used to be him.
You
have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Oh, he's at least getting past the 40. Oh, well. 45, I guess.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. We get a glance at the Colts defense as they work their way back on the field. Their stay on the field last time was short-lived with a 3 and out. See if they can get some more of that.
And ordinarily...
All right.
Field playing, right? But 3 and out.
3 down. Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here we go. 319.
Now Manziel.
Manziel. Oh, what a pass to Lamar Miller with the pressure in his face. I believe that's Eric Walden.
Good route, good pickup for first
There we go,
yardage.
Johnny.
That is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running.
63 plays to their 39.
He cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
Here we go now. 319.
Time running out here on the play clock. Manziel.
2nd and 10. Throws it deep for some reason. Oh, well, I guess since it's DeAndre Hopkins, everything will be fine. I guess if it's a guy that you can throw into double coverage, I guess it could be DeAndre Hopkins.
And while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Braxton Miller? Braxton Miller makes a catch. His first catch as a Houston Texan.
And that pickup of a 1st down.
Wow, what a play by Braxton Miller. Braxton Miller never worked out here. I never understood why we drafted him. He was a quarterback turned receiver. Did one spin move and everyone was like, oh my god, he's going to turn out to be an excellent receiver. And I was like, dog needed to develop, and the Texans were never that great at developing receivers under the Bill O'Brien era. Other than DeAndre Hopkins wasn't even in the Bill O'Brien era. Like, he was there for majority of his career. But DeAndre Hopkins was more freaking, was a Gary Kubiak pick. Like Bill O'Brien has never picked out a good receiver in his lifetime.
Again, it's Miller. Oh no, he lost the football.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, he got him in. Oh man. Oh man. Johnny. Oh man, that scared the hell out of me. Oh man.
He got it stripped, but you can see the panic in his face from up here.
Lamar Miller, please. I don't need this right now. All right. DeAndre Johnson with the grab. With the grab. With the grab? Grab. Andre Johnson. What's wrong with him? Anyways, 6 catch, 51 yards. 1st and goal on their 9-yard line. We score a touchdown here, we pretty much win the game, I feel like. Kick a field goal, What the? Okay.
And he just throws this
I don't know what the hell that was.
Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Let's go. 3 and 10.
So second and goal here from the 9. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
Backing up. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Eric Walden with a big-time sack on third down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Time for a break.
All right, just give us the field goal.
Football as we welcome you back. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. And Novak's kick is
There we go. Now they have to score a touchdown.
lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3 here, but you wonder whether that's going to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, you've now made it so they need a touchdown rather than a field goal to catch them. But you're right. If they'd gotten 6 out of that drive, this would be a much different game.
Now it's Nick Novak back out following his field goal to send it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep
All
inside
right.
their own territory, which means you're going to
All
lose
right.
the position battle as a general.
Now they have pretty much scored every single time that I've been on this fucking thing.
They'll look to throw. Toward the sideline and
Dude, Brian Christian's gonna get killed all the time on those fucking corner
It's
routes.
going to be a first down. Well done. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
One receiver left is Hilton. Back to throw. Wide open. It's Allen, complete.
What the?
And he gets this one all
Dog.
the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. A big play there for Indy. And even 40 yards. And now they're in the hurry-up. He'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down. Back to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans.
Let's go!
They do.
What a clutch sack by Greg Hardy.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in
Greg Hardy
position
with the 6th sack.
to take the ball downfield and
Let's
score.
go.
They got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the off.
And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. At the 36. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. And they'll go with the ground attack here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Lamar Miller has his first 100-yard game.
And it's good enough for a Houston first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
Down to an E goes Manziel, and that should be your ball game.
And we're going to win 34-28 over the Colts. Thanks to a clutch sack by Greg Hardy.
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because
Let's go. Your Texans are 5-1. Oh man, we got the Broncos. Hey. Let me do this practice real quick. So we're 5-1. They are 3-3. We're gonna have a tough time guarding Demaryius Thomas. RIP to that boy. Probably would have had a Hall of Fame career if he didn't get traded to the Texans. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right, get moving, man. I don't want to see anyone walking around. Winners do not walk. Let's see some hustle out there today.
All right, here we go.
Bitch, I do.
39, green 39, hot.
Winners walk all the time, dog. Don't let anyone tell you different. Winners walk all the time.
Let's go. 319, 319. All right, here we go. 319. Set. Green 39, green 39.
Thank God, Andre.
All right, here we go. 319, 319.
All right, this is for all the marbles. This is for gold.
KJ Dillon's gonna be taken, but we'll see what happens. No, you won't. So in this game, you have to actually upgrade your players. Like I upgrade awareness all the time because awareness is key. Maybe we can develop Noah Spence. Noah Spence will probably get developed to be our left end or left outside linebacker, one of the two. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, guys. It's always good things. Macabre, appreciate the conversation. Chiefs fan, too. Shout out to y'all boys. And I'll catch everyone in the next one. We may do another one of these tomorrow. I do plan on going live on Twitch. Same thing. It's RTG 1999. It's a picture of Cyclops, the Marvel superhero. But yeah, do all those good things. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's see who's on the trade block. Just out of curiosity. Isaiah Crowell. Denard Robinson. He was the cover of the last NCAA, I believe. Like, let's be real. Who am I gonna develop here? Like, I'm just looking at the receiver core, right? Aaron Colvin, we should have never signed Aaron Colvin. Damn, they're just trying to trade away the whole fucking secondary. they're all Jaguars. That's crazy. The whole cornerback room, they're like, you guys suck. I'm getting rid of y'all. It's fucking insane. Like Josh Huff, I'm gonna develop him. Like after Andre Johnson's probably gonna retire. Jalen Strong will probably be our slot receiver, honestly. Yeah, we can try developing Jalen Strong, honestly. That rat running garbage. Anyways, I'll catch all you boys later. Stay safe and have fun. 5-1. We should have won that Vikings game if I didn't fuck up so much. Let's be honest.